I'm doing another red line. I'm doing another T-Shuttle stream because it's a good way to like justify riding the shuttles. So I should ride them because they always have fun buses. So, wow, a whole 7 people. So I'm at Park Street. It's a red line shuttle. I was hoping to get that San Antonio E40 LFR, but it's done boarding. So, yeah, I don't know if there's anyone here. Whatever. Who cares? I can just talk to myself. It's fine. So I think the next thing that's interesting, because I don't really care about the Yankees, we're going to go for, I think, the Saddle River Tours bus. Because I don't know, it's one of the more interesting coach buses. Oh, now a ton of people are here. Hi, Amriki. Hi, everyone. Oh, Jeremy says it's Saddle River Tours and New Jersey. Yeah, so it's like 3 Yankees. We just missed an actual like interesting transit bus. So my thinking is that we'll just kind of go down the line and we'll kind of take each bus a couple stops and kind of, I don't know, maybe we'll give each bus a score. I don't know. One of these days I want to do like a shuttle roulette where I have like dice or something. I think that'd be kind of. Oh, actually, we do have another D40 coming. DE40. You see that? I might as well get Saddle River for a bit because they're just so bunched up. But that's cool. So we'll get that later. There's the one I really want to get is there's a ex-Portland 2000 D40 running around, like an old New Flyer bus from Portland, Oregon. So that is like the main one I want to try to get, but like, there's so many interesting buses. So, all right, Saddle River is starting to pull out. The thing is, it's kind of a weird thing because you can see there's like, they have people like kind of hanging out there. So I don't want to like go in line now because I don't want them to be like weirded out that I'm not getting on a bus, you know. Well, they might be. Yeah, I don't know. The other thing is that when a red line train comes, it's just like a huge line. All right, Saddle River's starting to leave, so we're gonna kind of get in the position here. What are people saying? It's very exciting. New England Trains and Aviation is going to New Haven. I think they're an Amtrak engineer or something, which is very cool. Let's see. Trying to sidle up along here. Yeah, I think I'll just kind of get them in succession. I'll move down. We'll go for the Saddle River. Maybe we'll take it to like South Station or Broadway or something, and then get something else. We will take it to South Station, which is like a really horrendous traffic journey. Although, check out the makeshift bus lane. Do you see that? They put up cones. They have both a bike lane and a bus lane on Tremont Street, which is very cool. Okay, now there's a big line, so we're gonna try to kind of get in position here. I remember to put the thing horizontal this time also. Aren't you proud of me? I think that's very exciting. So let's see. This is tough. This is a tough situation. This is people lining up right now, but Saddle River hasn't opened the doors yet. So we're gonna kind of position us. This is a strategic operation. I don't want to get in line yet because I think that the people running the shuttle are going to be weirded out if I don't. It's weird to not see you doing this when it's cold and miserable. Yeah, I know. It's a fairly nice. I'm actually kind of hot. I have a sweater on, my Penn shirt, repping my alma mater, as it were. This is tactical foaming. All right. Still waiting. And then you can see, so let me flip the camera around. Like, we got quite a line up here. Can I zoom in? Yeah. There's like some colorful coach buses behind the DE40 that we want. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think we'll just ride each one for a couple stops and kind of see what's happening. Yeah, there's 3 DE40 LFRs from San Antonio at least, and they have coach seating that I've seen. At least the one I saw has one. Okay, me again. Oh, okay, the Yankees are leaving. We're gonna get in the position now. Oh, that's, sorry. All right, here's our walk. Here's Yankee, which is a boring MCI, because Yankee has some exciting buses, but this is not one of them. And hopefully we can make it on the Saddle River. Alright, it's a decent line, but certainly plenty of capacity in the coach bus. Matador Tours from Midland Park. Interesting. Alright, we're slowly boarding. The Yankee Gillig just passed. Some logistics being discussed. Slowly making our way on here. No standees. The big question is, will this have outlets? I assume this is an MCI of some kind. Nice, like carpeted. Five more? Folks hear that? The driver's like, I can take 5 more. But like, it's like half empty. So I don't know what the deal with that is. 2 more. Wow, they're really not filling these up very much. Okay. So this is whatever it's called. Here's the bus. We have in-flight entertainment. It does not have entertainment.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Red Line Shuttle providing local service to JFK UMass, stopping at South Station, Broadway, Andrew, and JFK UMass, where you can transfer for continuing Red Line service towards Ashmont or Braintree.
It's a very good announcement.
Red Line Shuttle making all stops. South Station will be the next available stop. You should have walked in the faster if you wanted to stop.
Did you say that if you're going to South Station, you should have walked? I mean, probably true, but it does take a very crazy route to South Station. But look at this. I mean, we're in a nice bus lane. Let's see, we have this fun, like, puppet marionette-esque seatbelt man. We're told to fasten seatbelt in both English and French and Spanish. Hold on, footrest. We have outlets. There are no outlets on this bus. No outlets. And then emergency exit. This is, I believe, only bilingual. This one, not the seat. And then lights don't change. Oh my god. Okay, the bus lane ends. There's now much traffic. So, pretty bare bones bus, for being honest. As far as coach buses go, not the most comfortable. And also the traffic really, yeah, no one's behind me, just through a climb. It's kind of a lame climb, honestly. Got people from Scotland. I'm on a Saddle Tours bus, is that what it's called? I literally have forgotten. Saddle River Tours. But yeah, so we are stuck in traffic with no outlets. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is, I think, an MCI. Gosh, people don't even European people. Bulgaria? Shouldn't be asleep? That's crazy. I mean, time. Oh, is the audio crackly? That's interesting. So that might confirm that like my phone is the issue when it comes to this type of thing, and that is unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? Pacific Northwest. Well, sorry, it's crackly. It is technically an MBTA bus, but it's actually a New Jersey coach situation. Hey, Petro. I'm alone right now. I mean, I'm sure we'll see. So I'm sure that sounds like people are trying to like track me down, which whatever. Let's see. We've made it to elevator. This is Chinatown, I think. You can see there's a Yankee bus behind us. See that? New Jersey makes the boat takes. Yeah, so we're going by Chinatown. It'd be funny if there was an extra stop at Chinatown for one-time transfer. Let's see what we're doing now. Kind of snaking through. There's the Paramount, great theater. So for folks looking around again, I always just treat these live streams as like inherently Fomer, but some people don't actually know what's going on. So basically, these aren't like T buses. These aren't run by the transit agency. Basically, the Red Line is shut down for maintenance work, and so what they do is they'll call on this company called Yankee, and Yankee will just kind of bring in all of its friends. Like you see mostly Yankee buses, but they'll kind of bring in these random other companies, and that's kind of where a lot of the fun is. So we will be getting some transit buses later. For now, on a coach bus. I'm gonna try to just ride like a decent amount of the fleet. Toby thought that I was on the Chicago Red Line. No. Have I ever ridden the Chicago? I'm not. Yeah, I've ridden the Chicago Red. I think I've ridden the Chicago Red. No, I don't know if I have. My Chicago experience is very limited. What other buses are out? Well, I'm not sure. I literally just started it when I got to Park Street. But as far as what I saw yesterday, there were the D40s, the Portland D40. There was the Minneapolis D60, or the DE60 LFR. I'm not sure. There was the black Houston MCI. D60 LFRs. Okay. Trying to think if I saw anything else that was like really interesting. The weird gillig. I didn't see any weird gilligs. But I mean, part of this is like a reconnaissance mission. I never know how to say that. We are just gonna see, because I'm gonna be gone next week. I'll be out of town, so this is kind of my chance, my one chance to see this particular shuttle, and this is kind of the last like really interesting one for a while. I think the next one, they're gonna do a Wellington to Oak Grove at some point in the shuttle, I believe, in the summer rather, and then there'll be, later on this one will be a really good Alewife to Kendall one, and that one will be very exciting. Passing a 501, almost a South Station. So here's Big Dig, and that used to be a big ventilation shaft, and I wonder if they're like taking it down or building a new one. Very interesting. I wonder where the stop is on this. We're pulling up to the SL4 stuff. Yeah, I do wish that the Scepter D40 would show up. Let's see. Okay, so we're making a left turn. Oh. Someone's yelling. I'm not sure what's happening. Can you hear that? Okay. They don't need no stinking ventilation shafts anymore.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're turning. We've got oh, look at that, a differently branded Yankee line.
This is South Station. Transfers are available of the Silver Line to Logan Airport, commuter rail, as well as connections to Amtrak. This is South Station. Watch your step.
Such a good announcement. Looks like we're kind of waiting for there's a lot of traffic and it's kind of stopped right now. Here we go. I think we all thought we were there, but actually it's a little further down. There we go.
Watch yourself. Have a great day. You too.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Thank you. All right. There's our Saddle River tours. Man, those are some awesome announcements, huh? Really great. The bus itself was like pretty meh, but definitely a fantastic driver. So there's that. Oh, hi, Amriki.
Hi.
I figured someone would track me down. Do you know if are other people coming? All right.
Jacqueline
We want
is not, but
Okay.
she wants to tell you hello.
Oh, hi, Jacqueline. Here comes Jet Set from Orlando. I figure, I mean, there is Jet Set is actually a very fun name, but maybe we'll wait for the D or D40 from San Antonio.
I actually can't really join.
Oh, you can't join. Okay.
I'm just on my
You're
way
just saying hi
from Redacted
from Redacted.
to North Station.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Wow,
Also, I
you
saw Tiana at Redacted. who
Oh,
says
wow.
hi.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Tell her hi back.
okay.
Well, good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right.
Bye. I gotta go make my tea.
All right. Okay. I guess I don't have company. Let's see. Will there be a ferry? No, I doubt it. I doubt there will be a ferry involved. If it was a Blue Line shuttle, maybe. Let's see. So we're just kind of hanging out. Maybe we can walk back up and see what's happening. You see, Miami, Orlando, Kissimmee. That's funny. Yeah, so we can see what else is kind of coming down the pipeline, I guess. I mean, it moves very slowly, but also if we hang out over here, then we won't really draw the ire of the employee running the service as much. Who would expect us to just get on to the next bus that shows up. Oh, bus shuttle outbound, board here. I think that's for commuter rail, probably. Squished. Matthew, I don't think that bus runs anymore, that city bus in Seattle that goes onto a ferry. I don't believe that actually exists anymore. But I've looked into that. There also used to be one in oh gosh, it was Virginia. It was Williamsburg, Virginia. There was one that went into a ferry. and that is unfortunately gone too. Oh, thank you, Tim. A bagel for company. Well, that's South Station. I could go to Auntie Anne's, but I don't want to. I don't want to eat on stream. Well, actually, Alan, when I was on Alan's stream, he would like heart the donation. It's kind of nice. Do I play OMSI? I do play OMSI a little bit, although I have it offloaded from my computer at the moment because I need more space for like. It was actually when I was editing the Boston Diner video, and it was just like so. It just took up a lot of space, and I just haven't brought back it. Oh, such a cute dog. That. If Alina was here, she would really like that. But we are not interested. Oh, there goes a Greyhound. I don't think that's running on the shuttle. Maybe. He's in Greyhound uniform, so I don't think so. Let's see. I don't know. I'm getting on a Greyhound if it's on the shuttle. Because it's happened before. There's a video on Patreon where it happens. That actually, it could be. Although I didn't see anything on the like windshield that said it was a shuttle. If Greyhound was running on the shuttle, it would be 4 hours late. This is true. It's taking a right, but also I think their yard is down this way. I think their yard is in South Boston. I could be wrong about that. Wow, look at this. There's like a whole setup. Yeah, this cool like buses to the right, cars to the left, like bollard going on. Oh, still stuck there. Actually, oh no, here's a Yankee coming in. That's also making right. Well, this will be interesting. It is a Yankee Alien bus. Is that a and there's a Yankee Excelsior. Are you guys noticing these things before I am? I didn't even notice that. The Yankee Excelsior, I'm not interested in a Yankee Excelsior. We gotta get, I did, in general, like, Yankee is not that interesting to me. Let's see what this Greyhound does. There's one person on it, which isn't convincing. I think it might just drive straight past. Yeah, okay, that's not part of the shuttle. Oh, congrats, Matthew. Your poor bid just went through. Okay, Greyhound is not part of this. There's the Yankee Excelsior. That's not packed to the gills, which is nice. Okay. We also have, I believe, we have a 14, aka 2 sevens in a row. There's another bus coming. It's not looking particularly interesting. The Yankee Excelsior had a weird rear door. Should I go back and look? It's not like it's too, you know. I'll check it. Oh, I see what Jeremy means. Yeah, the Yankee ones do have rear wheelchair ramps, I believe. There goes a 7 trying to squeeze through. It's mostly Yankees coming back in, which is a little sad to see because that's, you know, coming back in is what. Oh, there's the. Wait, the Via Bus has dots? There's actually 2. What are the dots? I think it's just a random ad. What? In front of the Via Bus is New England's largest ski provider, which I would ride if it wasn't for the Via Bus behind it. That's also a very funny bus. Okay, we gotta get that Via though. So it's getting people's way. All right. Here comes the ski bus, operated by Boston Road Service and Charter Corp. Sit back and relax, let us do the driving. Oh, just farted. MBTA Red Line, JFK UMass Park Street. Oh, it's Brendan. I'll wait for that. Hey. What's up? I'm doing another live stream actually.
Oh, another one?
Yeah. Gonna give you an excuse to ride the shuttles, you know?
New bus, huh?
Yeah, I know. This is.
Next stop, Broadway.
It's got the suburban seats.
You been on the shuttle here?
I haven't actually ridden it yet.
Oh, so this is your first trip?
Yeah, this is my second trip. I've been taking it one stop each, so I'm trying to find like interesting buses.
So did you already go through the post office?
No, what?
Oh, you're in first trip.
Okay. That's so funny. I ran into you again.
I know.
This sells the fare box even.
Yeah, it's got
Out of
everything.
service
It's got
gen fare.
everything.
No freaking way.
Still got the trapeze.
Oh my god. There's a dot ad on the side. Like there's a little ad still on it.
Yeah, they didn't take anything off.
Holy crap. This is a new flyer. And someone gave a donation also. Thank you, A. Kirch, for that.
DE 40 car.
Yeah.
Manufactured in
Probably Anniston, right?
Crookston.
Where?
Crookston?
Crookston. I don't know where that is.
No idea.
It's funny because I would have gotten on this ski bus if you weren't right behind it, because the ski bus is also very funny.
Oh, yeah.
It's another. I mean, it's just a funny livery. It has luggage racks also. Like, what a nutty
Yeah,
bus.
it's got luggage rack.
Wow. I can't get over that they just kept the ad on the side.
Oh, yeah. We got three.
Yeah.
So there's $399. This one's $400. And then
Okay.
we also have 404.
Gotcha.
And it's still, yeah, it does that.
Oh my
Some
god.
people, they think I'm doing it. I'm controlling it. But no, it does.
It does a Spanish translation too?
Yep.
Oh my god. That is so nutty. Jeremy's very excited by this by this revelation. I guess it so just does like courtesy announcements occasionally.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, people were overall very happy with this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's a nice it seems like it's in good shape, comfortable seats.
I've had at least 10 people fall asleep on it.
It's good.
Myself
It can stand right up against the coaches as far as comfort goes.
Yeah, and the bike ride, that's also a nice stuff.
Yeah. Do people actually use the bike rack?
Yeah.
Oh wow. That's interesting. Also, T-buses have this like "do not drill here" like thing. I wonder if that's just a new flyer special. Like, I always thought it was the T putting those in, but
Yeah, I think that's a new flight.
gotcha. Well, there's also like via something or other card. It's like, oh, that's crazy that it was everything's intact. And so we're gonna go. I'm very excited for whatever crazy route we're about to do.
Watch this.
Okay.
This is gonna be as well.
Is this like a new thing that they instituted?
Well,
Like
this
today?
is so we can avoid that tight turn over there.
Oh. Oh wow. Oh, Andy says hi. I don't know if you know who Andy is, but
Oh, yeah, I know Andy.
oh, okay.
And then look, they got
The
hold up
decam.
sign.
15-mile max hazard zone. Okay, wow. Private property. So is this like postal employees only or something?
Normally, yeah.
Got like Mr. Tesla in here. Oh, someone said this bus was made in Minnesota, apparently. U.S. postal property, no trespassing. It's a whole like gate scenario.
Technically, I'm carrying cargo too, just the fleshy kind.
The fleshy kind, yeah.
They get a nice view.
I know, it's very nice. Of the industrial point. We get the Gillette view. It's like we're on a commuter rail train.
It's like that one meme where there's a passenger sitting on one side and the rocks, and on the other side, so
Yeah, exactly. Wow, this is like the only chance I'll ever get in my life to go down this road.
right?
Someone asked if you could pay a fare in the fare box. I think it's probably deactivated, right? Like you couldn't actually. You could put coins in there, I guess.
I'm pretty sure that still is fully functional. I mean, there's still transfers in it.
It says out of service, or it says transfers in it.
Yeah, there's a way to turn that on.
Really? Oh my god. Wow, it's kind of funny that the speed limit is so slow and the road is so wide and formless. There's no lanes. It's just a big, badly paved mess. Got a nice big rig here. I mean, if anyone's interested in like the goings on at the post office, this is like.
You really have to try to get in an accident right here.
Oh my god, yeah, someone managed to. Oh my gosh, and this is just a big like ventilation building for the highway, I guess, right?
Oh yes. So that rope's taking headquarters on one side,
Yep.
Amtrak on the other.
I mean, honestly, there's the train coming in. I mean, honestly, like a very cool experience. Was this added to the route today, or was it?
From the beginning.
From the beginning,
When
okay.
we did training, we took the long way. They said, "Oh no, you can just go through the post office."
Oh, okay.
I was pretty nervous.
Yeah. I mean, in a sense, this is BRT. You know, it's.
Yeah, in a weird way.
Oh, now we're like right at Broadway. It's actually a really good shortcut. So now we're gonna get a nice foam review of Cabot Yard here. Little Jack Horner jokes and magic. I don't even know. Wow. I mean, talk about a shortcut.
And just like that, Broadway.
Wow.
There's
The what?
yard.
Yep. Yeah, Cabot Yard. I wonder what happens if you scan that QR code. Man, the traffic is pretty miserable, huh?
Yesterday, it was a mess. I sat in gridlock it was a 2-hour round trip.
Oh, for what is honestly like not that long of a shuttle. Like, if you do it at night, it's like
The shortest I made this trip, 25 minutes.
round trip.
No, just
Oh, one way. Okay, that's substantial. Do you know how long like the fun buses are going to be out for?
I believe we're running this shuttle till the 10th.
Till when?
Till the 10th?
Oh yeah, I know. Do you like in terms of like today? Like timing wise?
That I'm not sure.
Okay. How long are you out for?
I'm out at 7.
Okay. All right. So I kind of came out in the nick of time. I feel like these things tend to kind of wind down. At
Right. You always
more
see the
boring
taxi
buses.
right as I'm starting to wind down a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. I know last time I think we got you on like the last trip, right?
Completely caught me off guard. I get every time you ride my bus, you catch me off
Yeah,
guard. You just show up and I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
What?
And I'm always like streaming these too, so I'm sure it's yeah.
Coming in the other way, it kind of reminds me of Seattle a little bit.
Ooh. In terms of the streets or like the.
Well, just the scenery, having the bus depot, the railroad.
Oh, just in the industrial hell part of
skyline,
Seattle.
industrial. It has that same kind of layout.
I see what you mean. That is that's like the worst thing about. Well, maybe it's good. Maybe it's good that they just put all the industry just like in one spot.
Yeah.
But it's like the biggest splotch of like horribleness. What was that?
Gigantic window.
Oh yeah. luxury living. I mean, we can just admire this, you know, nice, bespectacled skier in front of us. It's honestly, I mean, what would you say? Good livery or bad livery? Banger or wanger?
Yeah,
Like, you gotta admit, it's eye-catching.
it's like a 1990s soda can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like that.
It's nice. The only thing about painting buses white is when they get dirty, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
definitely tell.
That's a good point. I mean, that's the thing about, like, you know, Union Pacific. It's like, I love the yellow, but it's also, like, it does dirty up.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is, like, an impossible intersection to get through.
Yeah, this light doesn't stay green too long.
Yeah. Well, one bus at a time, I guess.
Look, they got a library right there.
A library?
See that? It looks like a newspaper.
Oh, the
stand. It's a
sidewalk library. Yeah, a little free library. It's a nice impact font. Oh, they did a good job with that screen. No red line trains due to maintenance, use shuttle bus. I mean, I guess honestly the ski bus probably isn't getting much use right now anyway. It's off season.
Yeah. It's a nice Bravo, so
Yeah.
wonder what year it is.
I love the Yankee Irizars. There goes Lucky
I'm an
Star.
MCI guy.
Yeah. I like the old MCIs. The new ones are like fine, but I'm a huge fan of the old ones with all the stainless steel. Big Yankee Trails contingent going the other way.
It's funny. I didn't know Yankee Line and Yankee Trails was together.
Right. It's too many Yankees.
This is Broadway.
Ooh, is that speaker like originally part of the bus?
Yeah.
That's a way better speaker than I've ever seen on a transit bus. All right, well, it was a pleasure.
Pleasure.
Good to see you. Have a good rest of the day.
You too.
All right. We got New England's largest ski bus provider there. I didn't really see anything that fun going the other way. Guess we can admire this bus. We're gonna have to look at the suburban seats. But then that is like an unmistakably new flyer back. Caution, children may be exiting. That is true, I suppose. Really anyone could be exiting, but well, actually you can see like they did scratch out the VIA logo. That is one thing they did, but that's really funny. I'm glad we got to hear one of the announcements. Let's see, we got a Northeast coach coming. That could be interesting. Northeast Charter and Tour Company, or Corporation maybe. There might be another one behind it. Lansdowne coach. All right, quick vote. Or the Yankee Gillig. Which one should we do? You gotta hurry because we got Northeast Charter and Co. We got whatever is behind it. And we got the Yankee Gillig. International Motor Coach Group. Wow, everyone wants the Gillig. You guys suck. Oh wow, they're from Lewiston, Maine. Discover why riding with us is a breath of fresh air. Funny livery. And then Lansdowne coach. All right, wait. There is kind of a. I feel like it's mostly gilligs that people want. Seeing gillig, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gilligs, and then there can't be more than 6 others. Yeah, I think people want the gilligs. Some people are saying northeast. I think it's too late. I just missed it. Lewiston isn't like that far off. Isn't that like, it's like an hour north of like Portland, isn't it? We could get Lansdowne. Oh, we actually might even still be able to get, no, northeast is gone. Lansdowne X Delta bus lines. Which I think Delta bus lines is based in Mississippi, I think. There is some intrigue to the Lansdowne, I'm gonna be honest. Well, Lansdowne is gone. Maybe I should have gotten Lansdowne. Oh well, we'll get the Yankee Gillig. Delta Airlines is based in Atlanta. That's true. Delta bus lines is really interesting because they like, if I'm not mistaken, they kind of like pulse with Greyhound. They like try to time with Greyhound departures. So yeah, I don't know what Lansdowne is now, but it used to be Delta bus lines. Well, I don't know. I hate the Yankee Gilligs. I don't know why. I don't know. Wow. Actually, this is like, people are blocking the box like crazy here. We'll have to see how long it actually takes for this Yankee Gillig to get through. Yeah, I suppose I will do anything for chat. There's a Yankee Excelsior. Yankee Excelsior I would not get on, even if you guys ask. I don't really care about, I don't care about Yankee Excelsiors. Jeez. There goes another Yankee. Oh no. Oops, I think there was some robbery or something. Yeah, Yankee Excelsior is really generic. Does anyone know where the Yankee Gilligs came from? They're all like really old, right? When can we expect more maritime content? I don't know. The last one did really terribly, so like literally like the worst a video's done in like recent memory. So I probably I might hold off. Maybe I've oversaturated the ferry content. We have a 9 coming. That is not relevant to this, but there is a 9 coming. And the 9 will beat the Yankee Gillig. I mean, this is like, you know, this is it's headway management. Police coming. No, I'm not going to fly out for Linwood. I don't think it's that substantial of a extension. There goes another Via bus. Jeremy, maybe we'll see what number the Gillig is when it shows up, and then we can. It sounds like it's a pretty interesting heritage. Oh, here it comes. Hang on with the corner shot. There we go, Yankee Line Transit. So this is 221. I missed what Jeremy was saying. What is 221? Oh, ex Alamo. Good lord. And when was this built? It is a plug door Gillig. That's you know, a sign of a good bus. Oh, look at those blinkers on the one behind us. Alright, use front door, says the door. I guess they're not using the back doors. This is funny because it has like airport shuttle seats that are like kind of cushy. But then like these feel not original. Like I wonder if Yankee put those in. Yeah, other than that, it's like a standard gillig. There's no stop request things because it's oh, bet that's where the luggage racks were. Yeah, good point. Yankee just like put new seats in. I think that is a very, very good guess. We got some good plug doors. Always fun to see the gillig. All right, off we go. Your shuttle bus driver is time for more traffic. Someone asked if I was flying out for Borealis. I'm not. I guess I have to give the Yankee Gillig a little more credit in that, you know, it's kind of fun. And it's fun that they're all like kind of a little bit different. This one is like so distinctly airport shuttle. All right, off we go. You can look out. I mean, it's such a shame. These beautiful plug doors and just won't use them. We've already found a W driver. I mean, Brendan's great. But yeah, that is like exceedingly funny that Yankee just like didn't change the seats. I did see that Air Canada started using landline. Yeah, I saw someone on Twitter posting who had got like the fire salute or whatever. And here we go past Cabot Yard. And then now we're in another makeshift bus lane. Jack said that Gillig doesn't offer slide guide standard width rear doors. I don't know if I know what that means, but I do feel like the standard Gillig door is very narrow. You do some bus filming here with that. A not-in-service bus. Oh yeah, so they have a bus lane set up. I think it's, right now it's an outbound only bus lane, but maybe that's because it's the evening rush. But we are in a bus lane right now. There's a red line train on that weird like track that connects to Cabot Yard. So yeah, we're just gonna go down Belt Ave. I think we actually go by like, oh yeah, we just went by. There's like a cool like neon sign along here. Alright, just got the notification of it. I need to get that my phone is low battery, so we'll need to charge it at some point. I have a portable charger. Oh, look at this! Oh, the hipsters have taken over. Wow, I didn't know this was happening. And then, wow, do you guys like cranes? Look at these any crane foamers or whatever you call that. Safety begins there. For what we're not seeing anything interesting coming back, mostly just Yankees. Wide load. And this is like pure, you know, the nice industrial. It's the industrial part of Boston. And we are now out of the bus lane. I think because the road is just too narrow. You could get rid of the parking, but I doubt that could happen. now that we are no longer moving, we will enjoy the still view of nothing. But yeah, I think the plug mechanism is so cool. Like the RTS has had that in College Station and like a lot of the time in general. I don't know, they're just very mechanical. The thing spins and the door opens up. It's very cool. These don't get any use. If I'm ever down around Hamilton, I can try the Hamilton Street Railway, which hasn't any rail service, so there's no actual railway. What are my mental health tips for transit foamers? I don't know if I have any. I know that Jeff Marshall has done some nice videos about mental health as it relates to transit. They're very he has a certain genre of like very potent, nice videos. What was that question? People say coach bus or just coach or bus. People do. I mean, people will say coach. I've heard of like on Greyhound, like this coach is going too. But I say coach bus. They kept the name in the original trolley lines, but they've worked on a new light rail line for years now. It's like the only Canadian city with like a somewhat interesting name. It's always in Canada for whatever reason. It's always just like city and then transit, or sometimes you'll get like a really special one like Toronto Transit Commission. I honestly like TransLink in Vancouver is probably the most interesting Canadian transit system name. At least of the big ones I'm aware of. Oh, hang on. There goes the black MCI. Ooh, and we have, there we go, the prototype guild. Did not know that was out. Okay, so maybe we'll get some other. I feel like the interesting buses always tend to kind of come in bunches, so maybe we'll get something else. We're still stuck at a red line. I don't know. I think the U.S. tends to have like a more diverse set of system names. Maybe. I mean, maybe not. I see what you mean about Metro. That's definitely a common thread. Yeah, we're still stuck at a red light. Should the north side trains? I think the north side trains have the new south side double deckers? I don't know. I don't personally love the new ones. I think they're too bright. But the north side does tend to, get the worst equipment. But it is what it is. Light is green, but we're still stuck. Yeah, Hamilton is one of those cool cities where it's like lower section than the upper section. You get those fun like mountain roads. Not that I've been, that's just like something I've noticed from looking at on Google Maps. Alright, here we go, I get to go forward 6 inches. Nice. So much speed. But see, the thing is, like, if it was a coach bus, I'd be relaxing in a nice coach seat. If it was a transit bus, I'd be thinking the transit bus is cool. But this is just a Yankee Gillig. Yes, it is ex-airport shuttle, but it is still a Yankee Gillig, which inherently makes it less interesting. And we're almost to the stop. I did hear that Reedville is reopening on the Providence-Stoughton line. I know. It is very exciting. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for the first day or anything, but we'll see. Perhaps. Yeah, very, very cool. How's the battery? no time at the present to plug the portable charger. Especially as we continue to be stuck. Okay. Fun angles for a bit here. I am not going to be riding Borealis on the first day because I would have had to take at least 2 days off, and it's all on existing trackage, so at some point I'll definitely ride it, but it will not be on the first day. I feel like it's a very exciting train, but it's not a very interesting train. I think that the one to Mobile, Alabama is a lot more interesting. The name change sucks. Borealis is a cool name. All right, just plugging the charger in, so that's why it's. There we go. I think it's plugged in. It didn't vibrate, but I think that's because. That's the name of the station, for anyone who doesn't know. Thank you. All right. Oh my gosh. Look at the carnage. All right. So. We have Eastern Coach. It's a very narrow sidewalk. And then we have perhaps another Eastern Coach. It's got the same like crazy headlights. Thing is, I'm just gonna walk back a bit to see like what's coming. I just see a big sea of yellow, but there is one bus in the middle of that's not. So maybe it'll be something interesting. But yeah, welcome to Selfie. You know, we've got these nice apartments. I mean, yeah, they're nice. I'm not sure what any of this is. This could be. Aha! Thank you, Captumist. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Bijan, for saying that the Great Race in New York is some of the best content you've seen. I really appreciate that. We'll see if another Great Race happens. It's a battle between my. Ooh. All right, that is a fun Yankee Trails bus. It had a roll sign. What the heck? That is like an ancient bus, isn't it? What? Okay, interesting. Oh, whoa! Oh, there goes Minneapolis. All right, wow, interesting set of buses just passing us. How much is the bus I'm riding? This is a free shuttle, because it's a rail replacement shuttle. Yeah, doing another Great Race is a battle between my head and my heart, because they don't do well at all, and they lose lots of money, especially the inner city ones. But they are very fun. So let's see. Yeah, there is one. Let's keep going. This is replacing the MBTA Red Line, just temporarily. We've got a Yankee something or other. Another Yankee gillig. Where's 215 from? I assume Jeremy has CPT, PT, DBB, DBB open. And then here we go. Here's something interesting. Masters Charter. Ex-Palm Tran. Okay, what year? This is kind of a wild, but what is that livery? It's like camouflaged. Where are they from? It doesn't even say. 2006, okay. Oh, it's from Florida, one of the license plate. Sorry. All right, I would be interested. I think Masters Charter is kind of the next the next like kind of interesting bus. I'm like, whoa, oh, it's a T, it's a T bus. I got really excited for a second, like, whoa, what is that? It's just a normal dotted T bus. But okay, so if no one else is opposed, I think Masters Charter is the next thing I'm going to try to get. Goodbye, ad lad. I don't know if, I'm not sure what a video about this would actually entail. I always do live streams, but they're just so foamery. Like, I don't know what the channel. I mean, the thing that would be kind of fun, I think it'd still be best on a live stream, is like take a pair of dice and like, roll 6. Okay, like that's the next bus I get. There's just so much variety. Ooh, got a Yankee Alien bus coming. I love those. Nice Irizar. There are some interesting buses coming, it looks like. Yeah, so Julian, as I said, great races are like a battle between my my head and my heart, because they do really badly and they lose a lot of money. But they are obviously very fun. They take so much work too. It's like, I mean, you have no idea. It's like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I mean, it's like every single. It really takes a long time. But obviously they're very fun. They're very artistically satisfying. But they're just huge money losers, and like it's diminishing returns. Like they're very good for Patreon because people get interested in watching the next episode. But like they don't get very many views. So here's what it is. We'll see. Masters Charter is very noisy. It's a many few months. It'll be like 9 months between recording and release for a great race. Thank you, Cedric. All right. Well, the line is kind of slowly moving, and we'll kind of see what pulls over. That Yankee Gillig sounds horrible. All right. Well, let's see what we end up on. Oh, that Gillig opened his back door. A rare instance. Alright. Hold tight. Alright, so we'll let this. It's gonna pull up. All right. Yeah, and admittedly, like. So we were looking into a great race to DC from New York, and it would have been like $3,000 or $4,000, which is like just a lot of money. Even Patreon, I think it's like Patreon's about a little under like $2,000 a month, so it's really it could maybe be covered, but it's just a lot.
What's up?
I'm going to. Okay.
So what are you doing? You filming?
Yeah. It's about the shuttle. Okay. Oh, I should not have sat back here. It's very noisy. Someone asked if they could join a great race. I don't think we'll ever do another like invite great race because I think the channel is just too big. There's just too many people who want to do it. So we have enough of a friend group now that so we can get our characters, especially for like a intercity one. It's just like each person is an extra, $300 or whatever. So it's just tough. That was a tense action, I agree. Oh, look at that! That Yankee's like serving the busway. So we have these very, very nice screens. We have these nice things. Could not work. It's a Van Hool bus. It says Van Hool in the back also. Pretty nice seats. You can test the recline. Actually, does it recline? Where's the recline? I'm actually not. Oh, it does recline. Yeah. No, maybe it doesn't recline. I can sort of like make it like just a little bit, but there's like a big thing. I'm not doing a bathroom review after that interaction with the driver. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Those Yankee trails. Oh, and are there outlets? Again, no outlets on the bus. Weirdly, like, not that nice of a coach bus, all things considered, but I would consider riding the Jet. The Jet seems very fun. It's an annoying schedule because it's designed for commute to New York, so I'd have to kind of go down. I guess I could do like an afternoon trip from New York to DC. It does look very fun. I would definitely consider it. I do like crazy buses. Those decamp. I assume GM is making a reference to the fact that I'm shaving. I don't shave every day, believe it or not. But it's Harry's Shave Club or whatever. Gray Line, Tennessee. Oh, thanks, Walter. I really appreciate it. The transit bus was blue and green. I did not see that. There was a Masco bus that went by. Could have been that. Look, the LMA shuttle. This is great. We're actually like getting some speed. Man, this is like by far the fastest part. It is not my birthday. I don't know why. Look at that. Alright, JFK. It's not my birthday. Why are you all very weird? But, if you want to believe that it is. Oh, okay.
JFK, last stop, JFK.
Right. Oh, yeah, I guess.
Watch your stop, have a nice weekend, make sure you take your... All right, sweetheart. I got you. Make sure everybody takes their personal belongings, please, and have a nice weekend. Thank you for everything.
I just don't want to get up, honestly. Oh, I understand.
You guys have a good one, man.
Thank you.
Take it out there.
Oh, the ski bus is loading. Let's try to get that. There's also a very creaky old red line train coming in. We can phone the UMass shuttle very briefly. Yeah, let's try to get this ski bus. We want to ride this. Okay, this is actually much less interesting on the inside. There's the DE40 we were just on. Although I will say the wood is very nice. The upholstery is indeed beautiful. It's a little. Oh, whoa! Wait, that's really cool. Look at that. Oh my god. This is no freaking way. It's on every screen. Who the heck programmed this in? Whoa. This is so cool. Look, this says what we're doing. This must just be like whatever the T like PowerPoint was, like explaining the changes. Wow. Where are their night closures? No relevance. Oh yeah, Ashmont is after 8:30. It gets extended to Ashmont. All right, have we looped around? I believe so. Or like maybe this is. I'm honestly pretty impressed. I mean that's really clever. All shuttle buses are accessible to all riders. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go to these like pre-reclined seats. Oh, but actually it's a dock window, so well, too late. It's fine. Good. We can like go down, look down here, or we can, get the nice docks view. All right, so what do we got? We have outlets. Finally, they're very like. Have you ever seen outlets more basic? Those basic outlets. We have footrests, a little bit. Very crazy seats, as people have said. We can download the app. Be in something transportation. Download the app, and then helpfully it says app on the QR code. I mean, this is like, so when I'm actually riding one of these like for a commute, these are the ones I go for, these coach buses. Either that or, a fun transit bus. Will I do the July run that shuttle too? I would like to. It'd be fun. Ooh, we got a, hang on. Got a new red line train. That's about to get blocked and go to the Yankee Alien bus. Okay, well, got a brief view of that. It'd be even funnier if this had was like little skiers, that'd be kind of fun. Yankee martyred me. Yeah, I think these dots, I don't even know what these dots are showing really. This is probably the nicest bus I've been on in terms of just like being a nice bus. You can fall asleep here. The seats have very like non-invasive head things. Is the guy skiing? I don't think so. It's just like a here, wait. Oh, yeah, maybe. I see a little bump there, so maybe it's like the ski. I'm not sure. Nope. We are apparently on an express bus. Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard that, but someone just yelled up at the front. It was like, this bus is going straight to Park Street, no other stops. Get an express run. I did not know express buses were even a part of this shuttle, but I'll take it. Perhaps that the excitement of the bus going express. It's a very exciting prospect. Can't wait for the next apparently a tripboard episode. MBTA Shuttle is surprisingly comfy. That's so nice. Yeah, Utero usually gets sick Yankee buses. We're actually getting somewhat busy, so maybe I'll need to put my bag down. We'll see. Right now, it was empty when I got on, so I did the whole bag on the seat next to me move for the sake of leg room. But we'll see. It's getting people. There's still plenty of MTC pairs, but that might not be the case. So apparently this diversion, I just saw on the thing, it's an 8-day, just the PowerPoint, it's an 8-day diversion to address 8 speed restrictions, so 1 speed restriction a day. Okay, still people getting on. Might actually fill this thing up. Okay. All getting on now. Maybe it's finally time to head out. Another person. You know what's funny is last time I did one of these shuttle live streams, I like lost 50 subscribers after. So I guess we'll see what happens with the subscriber count. Maybe people like really hate these, which would be very funny. Because I find them fun. We're getting busy. I took the bag off. I'm no longer being an ass. Couldn't seem to kind of fill this thing up. Yeah, it was weird. I had like never lost. I'd never lost subscribers by that amount. I'm not really sure why. Part of me thinks it might have just been like, you know, a weird like algorithmic thing. Like maybe there were bots or something. I'm not really sure, but the videos that do best are like the big like adventure ones. You know, like the chaining a million local buses together, or you know, a big like cross country bus trip, like and like kind of like.
This bus is going express to Park Street. Express.
And also just like, you know, interesting transit thingies also do well.
Those are my favorite words. Express.
You know, like people movers and stuff like that, they tend to do very well. But yeah, what's actually very funny is that okay, let's see, here we go. What are you gonna say? I totally lost my train of thought. It was a commuter rail train. Oh, other people have lost subscribers in their life. That's interesting. Oh, maybe it'll happen to me. Oh, John was talking about disabled lifts. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, these buses are all supposed to be handicap accessible, so hopefully they are. Oh, the Fall River SRTA bus terminal. Nice, Troy. And OVJ, thank you for watching the diner video. I know it's a big commitment, so I always appreciate it when people watch it. Suck it, DC and Newark. Alright, well, maybe express is kind of a misnomer. Alright, come on. Oh, thanks, Julian. Wearing a rotary because we're in Massachusetts. Uh-oh, I think someone got on the wrong bus. Driver's just telling him to like get on the next bus and kind of come back around. Yeah, Glint, there's if you're looking for prefab diners in Seattle, there's one in whatever the island is. I can't think of the name. It starts with a B. It's very nice, cool diner. I've never been, but why am I blanking on Bremerton? It's not Bremerton. Well, prefab diners can be. I mean, you can make them accessible if you like install a ramp to get up into them or something like that. Like, usually once you're in there, it's fine. Like, it's flat. Oh, okay, so apparently, so according to Danarith, live streams kind of go up in your recommendations. People are like, oh, that sucks. I don't want to watch that. I was wondering if that was the case. A diner video in St. Louis. It will be short though. Like one place that may be a real diner. If you're trying to look, there's a website called Dinerville, dinerville.info that will tell you where all the real diners are. I have not looked into St. Louis, but there could be stuff there. Yeah, so here we are on the highway. I like how the dots just totally screw up everything. Just go away from the dots. Yeah, that website's really great. John, I have actually, at one point, pre-COVID, I wrote an itinerary to go back and forth between Philly and New York as many times as I could in a day, using like different modes each time, like different bus companies and stuff. And it would have been really fun. I never got around to doing it, but it would have been a big slog. There were some jet set buses hanging out in that mall. Diners of Hudson County, New Jersey. Yeah, I mean, New Jersey is like a classic spot for diners. It's just, it would be tough. I think even if you take those accounts, there's so many. Maybe you could just do a county. You could make it happen. But I also feel like a lot of diners in New Jersey are very, the era that I tend to be most interested in is like anything before, 1965 or so. And a lot of the New Jersey ones are more recent. There are some cool, there can be some pretty good, kind of environmental ones from the 70s, but like, usually they get kind of neutered. Like they need to be kind of well kept, well originated. So when we were in Utica for the Eclipse train, we visited a diner. That will eventually be a video. But we visited a diner that was very environmental inside, had like Mediterranean like tiles and stuff, and that was very cool. In kind of its own weird way. All the Philly Wawas wouldn't, if we're being honest, they keep heading out, like leaving Philly, so it actually wouldn't be too hard, I think. We're taking the weird South Station exit. Oh, 15, that's actually not bad. Probably doing a weekend. Oh, and a lot of unknowns, but we don't care about unknowns. Video about the Oahu skyline, that would be really fun. Hopefully someday. Didn't the Miss America diner close though? I'm not sure if it's actually, it might have even been like, they might have demolished it. I seem to remember Jackson talking about that. Yeah, OVJ, the diner in Miami Beach is awesome, the 11th Street Diner. It's a very rare Paramount that has like the little circles on it still. Oh, it's open, okay. I wonder if it's actually good. Alright, well we're now stuck in traffic again now that we made it back downtown, but that was slightly fast. The Malibu Diner, maybe that's the one that's missing. I know that like one of the really nice diners around there is missing. It was an Express Yankee. Can people see the South Street Diner? I can't see it. We are in that neck of the woods, but is that it? I can't tell. Bear in mind also the info on Dinerville isn't up to date. Like you usually have to check Google Maps to confirm what's happening. And Earth, yeah, I think it was, some rare brand, I guess. I do feel like I've kind of seen that. Sometimes I'll go in the Dinerville and search by brand. I would like to know what the weirdest bus route is, Basin trains. Some sort of ventilation shaft. Look at all this traffic. The Ride-On 53. I don't know if I believe you on that. I don't feel like Ride-On has anything crazy enough to beat the Pittsburgh 59. The one dine is the same, but it was now a fancy place. That is too bad. So it was a little too bad when diners go fancy. They're always best when they're original and they're a hole in the wall. And I'm gonna ride the newest Cellos when they come out. I assume so. I imagine I would. Here, go back to me. I'm like interested in the view outside, but it's probably less interesting for you guys to see outside. We're still stuck at a red light. I feel like we've been stuck here for a very long time. It's extremely loopy, runs different routes in peak versus reverse peak. Well, sounds a little crazy. No, it does sound a lot crazy, but I'd have to take a look, I guess. Making a turn, and now more traffic and another red light. Okay. I find that most like ride-on routes just go from like red line station to other red line station. Like, I tried the entire Merrimack Valley bus system. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if that would be very interesting. A lot of their routes are like kind of whatever. I don't know. Apparently Jeremy found a modernist diner in Secaucus. Jeremy's a big fan of the modernist ones. I do think they're cool. They're very cool. That does actually sound great. I will have to see. I'll have to look at pictures of that later. But I feel like those are like rarer. They're arguably rarer than, or more rare, I don't know. But more rare than like the kind of the pre-war like, or even like 50s ones, or even like pre-war ones. I think the mirrored ones tended to have been kind of remodeled, like made boring. I'm not sure if I'll still be here in an hour, but we'll see. Kind of depends on what the buses look like. But thank you. Why does everyone think it's my birthday? But thank you, B-Car. I really appreciate it. Yeah, the traffic continues. Still downtown. Here we go. We're getting a good, got a good sunset. Wow, did something say it's my, I don't understand where this birthday thing came from. Do I still do stuff at CCTV? I do not, but that's really cool you're doing it. I love the youth media program. That was a blast. And I love that you get paid for it. It's very fun. If Ross is there, say hi. So we got an SL4 and we've got a SL5. We're meeting at the Silver Lines, an SL9. This is a nice crappy shot. Oh, Yanka. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, CCTV is awesome. Boston should not exist. Oh my gosh. I should fly Cape Air. That's actually true. The Blue Line was deemed slow zone free. I know. Blue Line is always the golden child. But I'm very proud of the Blue Line for being slow zone free. Get that articulated. Yeah, London. I know it's actually very funny hearing about the Super Loop. They go at the SL2. It's like, oh, Design Center. Here we go.
Yeah,
Now we're talking.
I'm on a shuttle and they're about to drop me off at Park Street. Yeah, I know. Okay.
Thank you, Rick. Have a good evening. All right. Well, and we've entered our next traffic zone. One of these days, I think it'd be fun to do a stream where I have people send me weird bus routes and I review them or something. Like a sitting at home stream. That'd be kind of fun. Because you guys all have crazy routes that you want to talk about, and I can't look at them. My cheapo records thing I've talked about before. I don't know what that is. I can't. Cheapo records. I'm not sure if I know. Maybe I've just forgotten because it was so long ago. But a stream where I fix bus routes. Yeah. Yeah, the scenes of stuff. Will I ride the first 104 trip to airport this winter? Maybe, that would be fun. Yeah, I know it's a record store in Central, but I don't know what I had to do with it. Yeah, it's kind of funny that Blue Line does that. I kind of take it for granted. Hi, Dylan. I take it for granted that the Blue Line is so weird in that sense. I see it as a normal thing, but it actually really isn't that normal. Oh, I see. So we're gonna go through the common/public gardens street. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, the New Haven line. And the New Haven line is underrunning third rail, so perhaps even more interesting. The Common. One frolicking. Oh, what? Hi, Yankee. I wonder if there's another express. It's empty. Maybe it's pulling out. Yeah, Thameslink, good point. Doesn't HS1? I mean, in Train Simulator, you change from overhead to third rail. I mean, HS1. These brownstones. Oh, we're gonna go by the really fun tall building. I love that building. My favorite Philly diner, food-wise, is the Ace Diner. It's very weird and sketchy in terms of it's just all bricked up and strange, but it's a very, very, very good French toast. Have I done a video with the longest MBTA commuter rail trip possible? No.
This is Park Street.
I'm not sure if I will. I mean, well, no, I technically have. I mean, it appears in the DC to Boston video. We just boarded. I mean, we boarded at Providence, but. Another good one in Philly is the dining car. It's kind of a postmodern one, but yeah, the best preserved diner in Philly is probably the Bob's Diner. It's a pain to get up to. Kind of looping the Common right now. Perhaps we will stop at some point. We can admire the cars going by. Why does everyone keep asking about the Borealis? Well, not that I know why everyone's asking, but I I have to keep explaining that no, I don't plan on riding it. At least not yet, just because I have to take a day off work at least, and it's like entirely existing trackage. Sorry, I did not mean to come off so snarky there, but I don't think it's worth taking a day off for. But I do want to ride it at some point. It's very exciting. Yeah, so we're still stuck at this time of year in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. Which station do I like better, Harvard or Beachmont? Beachmont is my favorite station on the system. It's not even there's no question. I mean, Harvard's great, don't get me wrong, but definitely Beachmont all the way. The cheapest Amtrak fare I've gotten, my first live stream was a 50-cent ride between New Haven Union and New Haven State. So that. Best SEPTA station, probably 5th Street, right? I mean, that's the one that they redid. I think Milbourne's fun too. And 30th Street, I mean, if you want to like add in regional rail, 30th Street is obviously like a legend. Yeah, I agree about the Borealis schedule. It's like very close to the building. Like the trip is honestly long enough that you could do like a slow sleeper train between the two. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, Oregon and Fernmont are weird, and NRG is very weird also. Marble Falls, Texas. Interesting. Maybe I'll take a look. We're like slowly deboarding, by the way. It's like a line. Oh, of course. I'm glad you like the Detroit videos, not Carrot. Cornwallis Heights does have the fun Cornwallis Heights parking shuttle, which gives it a lot of points in terms of like humor. Man, I haven't been to Portland, Oregon in a long time. I gotta get out to the West Coast. Okay. I think this might be the guy skiing. This dot arrangement. Thank you. All right. We've got the overrated Massachusetts State House behind us as we walk down this very narrow sidewalk to get to Park Street, where I don't know if there are any interesting buses, but I guess we'll see. Zipkill, I actually did have someone managed to FOIA or whatever the Canadian equivalent is, the Via Rail ridership, there's I believe 8 stations on the system that get 0 riders a year, and they're just like so middle of nowhere. It would be like, I'd need to like bring a tent and stuff, and it's not. I'm not that rugged of a person. Oh, Gemini, yes, you did. I remember that for the Blue Line shuttle, which I was not live streaming, but I was observing. That was great to see you. What's the point for 0 riders a year? Well, it's a flag stop, so the train's not really going to stop there unless someone actually wants to get on. I mean, on Via, you can actually like request stops at mileposts. Like you can just say like, I would like to get off the train at milepost whatever, like 176, and they'll be like, okay, and they'll stop the train for you because it's meant to help out like, you know, campers and stuff like that. Like Via is just like very rugged. And, even if a station gets like no riders a year, it might still serve some purpose for people. So that's kind of, yeah, that's the thought behind it, I think. Via is very cool. I have an affinity for Via, despite not having ridden that much of them. We're gonna see if there are fun buses. Right now, it's just a Yankee Trails and a nondescript white coach bus. There's a gray line, which I don't think is that interesting, but it's from Nashville. Would I ride the returned Ontario Northland? I would. I would honestly, I think it'd be very fun to go up to Moose Factory. I love that it's train accessible. Just that I'd have to go in the summer when it's accessible by ferry instead of by ice road. So Gray Line, Yankee Trails, Gray Line. If that old Yankee Trails MCI comes back, that'd be fun. The express trip was interesting because we've now kind of, we've like skipped ahead in the pack. So I'm not really sure what we can actually expect to see show up. Well, actually, one option could be to walk down the route and kind of observe. So what we'll do, we'll like backtrack along the route and see what we can find. If Newfoundland still had a railway, that would be so cool. Newfoundland is already on my bucket list, regardless. And if it had the railway still, that would be even better. What openings would I travel for? I don't know, REM, Caltrain electrification maybe, Seattle Line 2 actual extension, not the fake one that they just did that's like not the real one. I don't really care about it until it actually goes to Seattle across the bridge. Yes, Via does run some RDCs. In talks with certain favorite people to potentially do that this summer. Wild Wolf was at the Line 2 opening and said it was apparently alluded to the fact that it was apparently not very interesting. So there you go, I guess. Well, I don't want to spoil it, Jeremy. Okay, this is oh, they're boarding it back as an express. That's really funny. Here comes an old trolley that is not, or old trolley. It's not part of the shuttle. It's a ghost. Is that neon on the side? Ride with us if you dare. I'll have to get a good look at that. Would I travel for the opening of St. Louis's Green Line? Maybe. That's a pretty substantial opening. And St. Louis seems very cool. Ride with us if you dare. It's not neon, it's I don't know what it is. Wow, a tour to die for. Ha ha ha. That should be on the shuttle. That'll be really fun. I mean, it's daylight out. Why would you be doing a ghost tour now? You gotta wait, you know, a couple hours. And you can see we're walking on the Freedom Trail, a Boston classic. We're free, thanks to the Freedom Trail. Yeah, because also the Line 2 extension will be like the first light rail on a floating bridge, won't it? Okay, so are there more shuttles coming? There's a Yankee. hate to cross Trevon Street and Northfield Street. Alright, I gotta zip my coat up. Hey, St. Louis just got here. We were just talking about St. Louis and how it's evidently a great city. Oh wait, I'm gonna put you in my pocket for a sec, because I gotta zip up. Look at you, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put the phone in my pocket so I can zip my coat up. All right. There goes the Yankee Cetra. I think we have probably, just based on the scene here, we probably do not have many buses left. But maybe what we'll do is we'll walk to South Station and then call it a day. I actually haven't ridden the Blue Line yet. I'm sure it's great. Yeah, they completely got rid of every slow zone on the Blue Line, which is amazing. The voices on the crosswalks have been jarring. What's jarring about that? Is that not a thing elsewhere? I think that's a thing. I'm in Boston right now, yes. There's a good video about how this type of artwork always appears at these sorts of like hair and nail salons. I can't remember who did the video. Maybe Nerd Rider 1. It's a good video. Ooh. I swear these barcades just keep popping up in places I don't expect them. That's very cool. I'm a big barcade fan. Still yet to see another bus. There's a car going way too fast. Yeah, no, nightlife in Boston, can you believe it? Where are the buses? This is very wild. Because one of the fun things is that the buses use this like weird pedestrian thing. And yet, I do not see any buses. Right in the heart of downtown. Where are the buses? See the Paramount again. Great theater. Yeah, the buses go through the downtown crossing zone, like just down this bit. I was talking to someone yesterday who was talking about how apparently when they like, oh hey, thanks 34 random letters. I'll give that a heart. Thank you so much. I'm glad that these live streams help get you through the end of the workday. Happy Friday. What was I talking about? When they opened the Southwest Corridor, like when they got rid of the Orange Line L and replaced it with the Southwest Corridor, they apparently shuttled the Orange Line like from North Station to Forest Hills, and they actually apparently ran the buses like down Washington Street, like when it was pedestrianized, which is very funny. Good evening, the Transit Channel. Here's a car that's breaking the rules. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to the hotel, I guess. Or not the Millennium Tower, a fancy apartment building. I mean, it's a good building. I think it's like Boston's third tallest. Can you even... The lighting is not good. There we go. There's not been a single bus. Thanks, Jordan. Not the Jordan that everyone knows. This is a different Jordan, but thank you, Jordan. I am so confused about where these buses are. Is that one of those new fire hydrants? I know that there are fire hydrant foamers out there. As of course, they do whatever they want, I know. Although he did make a legal maneuver, you are allowed to come through here to go to the Millennium Tower. Where are the buses? This is so wild. Look at this we can admire the protected bike lane. I heard it. Oh, I see. This guy's double parked. People are gonna have to go around. Oh, here's a bus. All right, wait, let's go back. We'll watch the bus go through the pedestrian zone. It's kind of fun to see them go through the pedestrian zone. If they can get around this car, which I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so people are making their way around. I mean, if it was in Philly, people just wouldn't be able to pass. So, but I suppose it is kind of a Boston moment. If there's a thing, there's a FOMO of it. This is true. Okay. Oh. Well, see, the one thing is, oh my God, shut up. A car. Jeez. A car is much more nimble than a bus. And actually, there does appear to be someone in the double parked car now who is graciously moving over. Maybe this person's actually based and doesn't want cars to come through, but is okay with buses coming through. So we have a nondescript, I think it's an Eastern coach or whatever. And you can see it gets to just go through the pedestrian zone, which is kind of fun. And they actually do make a downtown crossing stop right there. So, all right. So we'll keep walking. Maybe we'll walk as far as like South Station and see if we see anything good. But I fear that the cool buses might be gone, and I'm sad I didn't get the whatchamacallit, the Portland's new flyer. But oh well. It will presumably be out on other shuttles. Here's a very nondescript white bus. Yeah, it does seem like the cool buses go away at 7. And honestly, I need to stop doing these on weekdays because I'm pretty sure that, like, I think on weekends they run the exact same number of buses is the impression I've gotten. Or at least, like, all the cool buses still come out. So, like, I can go out earlier in the day versus, on a weekday I gotta come out after work. So, might want to consider doing weekend variants of this. Hi, Nathan. Not the Nathan I know, but we've got two doppelgangers. We have a Jordan and we have a Nathan. Got one of those classic sewer spewing out random crap. Have I gone too far? I'm not sure. If only I knew. Pretty sure the buses come down this way. I really should know this. Maybe they come down Federal. In fact, yes, I'm pretty sure they come down Federal. I don't go to school in Boston. I don't go to school anywhere. Okay, there's a T-bus. We also have a minibus parked here. I believe it's a Greater Lynn Senior Services bus, for whatever that's worth. It seems like the number of buses, period, has just gone way down. But South Station has a good vantage point. I see them going in both directions. All right, walk sign. I am already college educated, yes. I'm wearing my alma mater shirt. But it's cold out, so that's why I zipped. Silver Line down Mass Ave. I'm not sure what you're talking about, because the Silver Line doesn't go down Mass Ave. Maybe Washington Street? That's very cool, though. That's true, I did get kicked out of school because I don't like Comic Sans. Here is the Federal and Franklin Street MBTA stop, which was once a big hub for express buses. There aren't really too many express buses anymore, but kind of, I mean, they still congregate here, the ones that do remain. Thank you, St. Louis. Yeah, the streets feel very empty right now. We're in kind of the downtown office zone where everything is probably closed. You can see there's someone in like a cleaning Zamboni in there. I actually feel like I've seen Comic Sans on a transit vehicle head sign before. I do know that the Northeast Connecticut Transit District has Comic Sans on its livery, which is fun. I'm honestly, I find Comic Sans to be humorous at this point. I'm not really sure why I hated it so much back then, but it's nice. It's funny. It's funny to see. Yeah, Ned uses Comic Sans. Well, am I most associated with Greyhound? I suppose technically, but I don't ride it enough. I need to do more Greyhound videos, I suppose. One of these days I do want to do like a what's it like to take Greyhound to Canada video. By taking the one from Boston to Montreal. That's kind of a fun trip. It like uniquely goes through Vermont. So that's an interesting sound. I'd want to do it in the daytime though. There's like one daytime trip and one nighttime trip. And the nighttime one is arguably more interesting, or arguably more easier, because I like night trips because I can wake up in the morning and be in the place and not have to lose a day. But I would like the daytime one to get Greyhound through Vermont, which would be very fun. All right, back at South Station, very sorry collection of buses. There's actually a bunch to 11. Wow, that's surprising. Oh, look at this. Shuttle bus service. MBTA shuttles serve affected stations. Wow. Who posted this? Oh, Boston posted it. Wow. You can get Blue Bike, free Blue Bike with code MBTA Red May. That is really cool. I did not know that. Okay, this is like a Boston posted alert. Someone's honking like crazy. There we go. All right, there's a bus, a solitary bus, probably a Yankee, like one of those weird white Yankees. I believe it is. Well, the thing is, like, these are scary streets to jaywalk across. It's a highway ramp, so cars will just go very, very, very fast. It's not a street that I would like to jaywalk across. Okay, we have 7 seconds to get across this. Oh, here's the Great Line we saw at Park Street. We literally beat it by walking. that 34 random letters, that is very funny that you got it from Manchester Airport. I believe that's the only, look at that, ding, ding, ding. That is the only transit service to Manchester Airport, I believe. I don't even think that maybe the local bus system goes there. It's the only transit service to Manchester Airport from Boston. It's very difficult to get to Manchester by transit. So yeah, what is this? There's a white Yankee, there's the gray line we saw earlier, and then like nothing. There's Great Race to Ashmont. Who do you think would win that? Think about it. You could take something to a bus that would be stuck in traffic, or just take the red line. Who would win? Who do you think would win the Great Race to Ashmont? Because I really have no idea. I think it would just be the red line, but that's just a hunch. What do people think about this building that's like on a stilt? You know, we'll go like, it's like, what do we think of that? I think it's kind of goofy. It's like a little stout building. It's not even very tall. I guess it can't really be that tall because it's got the weird base. It's a very weird building. All right, we are still hanging out. We are still waiting for any bus. Yeah, I rode the Xvia DE40 LFR earlier. It was very nice. There's also an X Portland D40 from 2000, but I think it's already gone. Oh, I see. Someone's picking up and blocking the truck. Oh, Lewis, I like that joke. I thought that was good. Look at that. Look at that being flanked by South Station. South Station, a very nice building on the outside. Then you go in, that's just kind of plastered with ads. Gosh. Henry Ford's Worcester lunch car. Yeah, I mean it's fantastic. I feel like if you watch Wednesday's video, it appears very briefly in it. It's awesome. Yeah, it's really great. More Vermont content would be great. Well, I don't know what I'd do in Vermont, but I've looked into doing a Vermont diner video. It would take 2 weeks, which is a lot of time. It would be very cool, but it would take 2 weeks, and that is more time than I have to do stuff like that, unfortunately. Oh, there's a Yankee Excelsior. That's really, it's just excitement to see any bus, a Yankee Excelsior. That's really the most exciting thing we have. Yankee Excelsior. That's the furthest it zooms in to the Yankee Excelsior. Yeah, Burlington, there are like 4 or 5 like in like the kind of GMT Burlington district area zone. But in Burlington, I think there's only one that's like, I might be wrong, but I think there's only one that's like actually interesting. It's like a Mexican place now. A lot of the good Vermont diners are just in like kind of small towns, which is why like the state, because there aren't that many in the state. Like honestly, 2 weeks isn't bad, and most of that time is just spent getting between the different towns. But I do have a job outside of YouTube. I am not getting on that Yankee Excelsior. Look how crowded it is. And it's all sideways seats, and they're not interesting. This one's just out of service, so it's just empty. Yankee Excelsiors are the least interesting thing on any of these shuttles. And that is the fact. That is a noisy car. Oh wow, Lewis is really coming out here with 2 for 2. It's Green Mountain Transit. Yeah, Excelsiors are boring. I mean, they're nice. They're always nice buses, and I will usually take them over a gillig. In fact, I'll usually always take them over a gillig. But yeah, it was actually like Utica's bus system was kind of fun because it used Orion 7s, which are like so common in like New York City and stuff like that. But it was still cool to see them on a a small bus system. My job is more related to urbanism than you would think, but I don't usually like. You could find it if you looked, but I don't like to talk about it just for the sake of whatever. The electric gilligs are nice. Yeah, they're very like. I mean, they're very like boxy too, but in a more curvular way. Yeah, Park Street gets so busy when red line trains come through. I've come back here because I don't see any. There's the 2 Yankee Excelsiors. Will me and Jackson ever do a Porch Fest? There's something along the lines in the works. Would I do a bus tour of Albany? That is something that I have sort of done and filmed. It was on the Utica trip, but I haven't edited it yet. Yeah. Man, the buses are really... What time is it, folks? Is it just like way late? I just don't know what time it is. I could probably find out by just scrolling my phone down or by going into South Station. I don't feel like it. Gillig doesn't make bendy buses, so those are probably new flyers too. 740, okay, wow. A little known tunnel between South Station and the Fed. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the RTS buses are pretty great. I mean, they're high floor, so it makes sense why they were gotten rid of. But yeah, I think what I'll do, I'll hop on a bus to Park Street, which will take forever, but then I'll end it when I get back to Park Street. But we can like ride a bus through the downtown crossing zone, and then we'll end off because we are done with the cool bus. It seems like. Yeah, next big loss is going to be the Kawasaki K car. I feel bad saying that because accessibility is very important and they're not accessible. But they're just very zippy in a way that I don't think a new light rail vehicle would be. But it is what it is. All right, we have a Setra, and it is it's just one of the white Yankees. No, you know what? I rode one of these on the shuttle yesterday. I'm gonna wait for something that's not a white Yankee. Even if it has Yankee livery, I would rather do that. I like the R46s because they're the one subway train I can recognize. Zippy as in just they're very quick at each stop. They accelerate really quickly. They go really fast. They're just very zippy. I mean, it's the same way. I think a similar thing happened in Toronto when they got rid of the CLRVs. The new ones just kind of they have more dwell time at each stop. Like the doors open really slowly. And again, it's unfortunate because it's the new ones are accessible and the old ones weren't. But why can't we just have a low floor trolley that's also fast? Is that too much to ask? I don't know. And of course, we'll have to see if SEPTA does stop consolidation, honestly. I mean, they better on the trolleys, especially, like, come on. All right, so we have a Yankee coach bus. I have another Yankee coach bus. What will be the next bus? I wouldn't be surprised if zippy is in the dictionary. That's like enough of a word that it would be in the dictionary, I think. Look at an Encore bus over there. I don't know if you can see that. Worst U.S. Metro and worst U.S. light rail system. That is so negative. The worst Metro is probably, I mean, I guess San Juan, right? That's a pretty bad one. It doesn't go downtown. It doesn't really go anywhere. Yeah, and then worst. No dig against San Juan, by the way. Like I hear that they're talking about extending it, which would be amazing. But then worst light rail at the Atlanta streetcar, but we're at the Delmar Loop, if we're even counting streetcars. Okay, hang on. So now we have a Yankee alien bus coming in that's like kind of sneaking into the thing. Bernard, I was asked what the worst system is. I don't think I don't know what to tell you. All right. So I guess we'll hold tight. We'll try to get the Yankee Mercedes. Oh, thank you, James. That's very nice. I really appreciate that. I feel like the least used station videos also kind of capture that. I'm very glad that I can capture that. I love the roll time of the Northeast. I think it's awesome. There is, oh, sorry, Bernard. Yeah. I don't know what I was going to say. Buffalo Light Rail is surprisingly decent from what I can tell. It seems to do very well in terms of riders per mile. I've never been on it. I would like to ride it. But all right, we're going to get on this Yankee Mercedes. Oh, actually, there might be a non-Yankee bus behind it. I can't tell. Crap! It's so easy to be indecisive here. And I have two least used station videos that have been filmed. One of them has 3 redacteds in it, so everyone's gonna love that one. And then the other one is actually the Yankee bus has mood lighting. Let's get on this. And the other one is with Nathan. It's very fun. Mercedes. Look at the mood lighting. It's all red. Ooh, should we get the infinite legroom seat? I don't love the infinite legroom seat. Okay. These two District of Columbia. Once the VRE Step Up program comes back, because I want the least used station to be Lenfant Plaza. This seat is so comfortable. I think I've ridden these on stream before, actually. I probably should have waited, but like, this is a nice bus. The skylight along the whole thing, the red lights. Is very, like, the seat is very, very comfortable. Tray table. It's like very, okay. I would need 2 hands to move this. Okay, whatever. And then a thing that holds stuff, a footrest, and outlets. But they have USBs also. Very nice bus. I wish this was going all the way to Illinois. I would just ride it and sleep. I will say that the least used video with the redacted has a very good diner in it, so people do like diners, so maybe that it's a very good diner. Yeah, the Maritimes also. The Maritime provinces are like the Northeast on steroids. It's very fun. Any more diner videos? So we filmed like a mini one in Connecticut that I haven't edited yet because Jackson and I need to make a little theme song for it. It probably won't be as, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I usually let Jackson kind of take the lead on that type of thing. But and then we have been talking about maybe doing another one. That I might not share for mystery reasons, although it's not set in stone yet. It wouldn't be Connecticut though. Connecticut, as a whole state, has many diners. There's a Kone van for the elevated foamers out there. Alright, so here we go through downtown. Ned Lamont video, yeah. Hey, I mean he's been talking about transit a lot recently, but more like transportation because of the crash on whatchamacallit, on 95. 34 random letters. We visited a diner in College Station that was a real diner. I wonder, Alex, which Stanford diner is it, out of curiosity? Also, we have like blue screens of death, or maybe not of death, but they are blue screens. Yeah, honestly, like I have so many videos filmed, and the big issue is just like having time to edit them. I don't really want to go more than once a week, just because most of the time I kind of have to rush to, you know, I only have so much time to actually edit. So I will always be behind, most likely. Oh, hey, Brandon. I guess you're off now, right? All the cool buses are gone. I'm just kind of, you know, on my way out. I did not know Portland, Oregon has diners. Portland, Maine has some great diners. Portland, Maine has a diner that's like a clone of Wilson's, and Wilson's is my favorite diner in Boston. So, you know, I'm very interested in doing that. One that's really cool, the seats are amazing on this. They're so comfortable for Mercedes-Benz. Interesting. What was I gonna say? I was responding to something else. Oh yeah, Portland. Oh yeah, there was a really cool diner in Gardner, Maine. It's like on stilts. It's still there, but the bus to Gardner was discontinued and replaced with microtransit that doesn't go to Gardner, which is really stupid and annoying. I don't like that. So microtransit, making a service area smaller and probably worse. I believe the Parkway Diner is. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure the Parkway Diner is one of the diners we visited in that Connecticut video. Basically, you can see that there are 3 identical 1957 Giraffeles in 3 different stations on the New Haven line, and we visited all 3 of them, and they're all identical on the outside, but they're all very different inside, and it was very exciting. That was a dog. It was like a pug. Where is my female? She's in another city. My female is. Such a weird way of putting it, man. I don't know. But she's in Philly. Yeah, I'm curious if I haven't looked at Portland, Maine has like actual prefab diners, but that's very cool. All right, so we are entering the entering the pedestrian zone. Yeah, the Breakfast Club, that was around for a long time. Um, yeah, no, I mean, we would have visited its abandoned carcass if it was still around. But
Downtown crossing, downtown crossing. This is downtown crossing. The bus is at downtown crossing.
the bus is at downtown crossing. We can also see it's 7:56 and 59 degrees Fahrenheit. So Mercedes-Benz surprise it's in Fahrenheit. My favorite Metro North station, Grand Central Terminal, obviously. Second favorite, New Haven Union Station, obviously. Third favorite, Poughkeepsie. I don't know, just picking all the nice ones. There are some other cool ones. The regional convenience store or fast food chain I haven't visited but most want to. I don't know if I really care about fast food places. Maybe Jollibee. Kind of fascinated by that. But I don't know if I really care that much, if I'm being honest. You know, we did end up riding the entire Metrolink, and then I took pictures of it for a blog post, and then it never went anywhere, which is very sad. I never got to write it up. Yeah, but we did do that. Maybe, someday I'll maybe have to do it again. Even though it was such a pain. But they're making their schedules better, so we'll see it. On a very narrow street right now. Apple. And tarot cards. This is a good bus to end it on. Comfortable right now. It's so comfortable. A rivalry between Royal Farms and Wawa. The big rivalry is Sheetz and Wawa. That's kind of the big rivalry. Next country I want to visit. I don't know. I don't know if I will say, Alina is thinking about doing a Fulbright in Taiwan, and I would visit her there, and that would be very cool. It would give me a good excuse to go to East Asia. Obviously, there's a lot of steps before that. We don't know if she'll get in or anything, but like that would be very cool. Other than that, I do want to get back to the UK at some point. But I don't know. I'll go wherever. I'll go wherever it's. Actually, another reason I want to go to the UK is to ride ride an A380 from Boston. That's really cool. Angie, thank you for the Come to LA fund. Much appreciated. I will definitely be in LA at some point in the somewhat near-ish future. But yeah, I don't really know much about Taiwan, but we were talking about we would do a video where we like circumnavigate Taiwan on train. That's like very easy to do. And then like Alina was talking about maybe trying to take like a bus up into the mountains. Like there's all these like local bus routes that go into these like tiny. Because Taiwan is like, all the urbanism is like around, and there's this like big mountains in the middle that have these like tiny towns. And I think they are generally served by buses, so that would be a cool ride as well. I'm grateful for her for being able to speak Chinese, and I'd probably try to time the trip with like when she's on break, if that's a thing that happens, so that we can kind of do stuff. Of course, the folly with international videos is that they're very fun for me, but they get very few views. But that's the nature of it. Ex-Muni Arctic, I did not know about this. Is that high floor? Or is that, what type of bus is it? How many languages will Lena speak? So she would probably tell you 3. I would probably say like 5 or 6. So you can have a basic conversation in a lot of languages. Oh, thank you, James. Really appreciate it. A really nice comment. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming, and yeah, have a great evening. Yeah, I don't know why people don't like the international videos. I think it's just like an American audience. They want to see their own homeland, which I guess makes sense. But I do have, a couple more Denmark videos, and then Buenos Aires, and then Spain coming up. So they'll be very trickled out, but because again, people don't like the international videos. But I don't know what QT is. I've never heard of that. So presumably they don't have it around me. Casey's, I don't know either. This must be like some Midwest Midwest stuff. Where do I get all the money for the travel? Over here? Are we gonna...
Park Street, Park Street, Park Street. Last stop, last stop, last stop. Park Street, Park Street, Park Street. Last stop, last stop. Red Line trains to Harvard, Illinois, available here. Last stop, last stop, last stop. Park Street, Park Street, Park Street.
Patreon is the answer to the money question. Thank you. And thank you to the patrons as well. Ooh, the bus behind us had some mood lighting too. It's very blue. Yeah, my parents will be in some upcoming videos in Buenos Aires, and also we did a ferry ride recently, which I know some of you will love. I'm very grateful the Patreon is as large as it is, and it is very. It's very funny because I don't quite get it, but I think it's very cool, and I'm really grateful. So like, much appreciated. But it's okay, Jaqueline. We did get some DOT buses earlier. Next big Greyhound trip, I'm not sure. I do want to do some big bus trips, but like I feel like I'm not sure how much there is left in the Greyhound tank as far as like, you know, I've done like a northerly crosstown and a southerly crosstown. I'm not sure what much else there is. Oh, Istanbul looks amazing. Yeah, there is. I guess I could do like the way southerly Greyhound trip. That's true. I do have a Discord. It's unofficial, and I'm never in there. But I don't know. Someone probably could send a link to it. My next few videos, well, next week is Miami Metro Mover, which is ironic because Trains Are Awesome is also doing Miami Metro Mover tomorrow. And I was like, when he announced it, I was like, oh my god, because it's gonna look like I'm copying him, even though mine is done already. It's up on Patreon. But yeah, Miami Metro Mover, and then what's after that? I don't know. I mean, maybe Utica Diner video. I'm not sure. I never know. I never quite know what I'm doing. You know, until it's out really. You would be surprised at how randomly I upload, or maybe you can tell by how randomly I upload. Because I don't know. I don't like just putting one trip out over and over again. Like I think it's less repetitive. I do Westerly at some point. I know. I did recently rekindle with an old friend from Rhode Island, so maybe we'll do it at some point. Did I ever ride Tri-Rail when I was in South Florida? No. I need to do the extension still. Weekend trip to South America for $300. Yeah, I mean, that is the thing. I could do a weekend trip somewhere. It always just feels like kind of a, I don't know, I mean, it is fun, you know, I definitely a fun thing to do, if a little crazy. You know, you can hear the Green Line below. We've got some Yankee trails, a big parade of Yankee trails. I don't see the really old one. I mean, these are actually pretty old, but not quite old enough to be like really. There was on the roll sign earlier. The old one, it's not the old one. The old one had a roll sign. It's an old one, but it's not the oldest one, unless you can find out that it's the same age. I have ridden the Staten Island Railway. I have not made a video about it. It's one of those things that does feel like kind of a slam dunk video, but to me it's like a really standard thing. Yeah, but I need to I only get 2 weeks of vacation, so I always need to kind of, you know, I try to use it very sparingly. But I do understand it's a tax write-off. This isn't the old one. It doesn't have the roll sign, but it is very old. I mean, I could ride it. I'd be down to ride it. I know. Oh, it sucks too. It's yeah. That's why I'm always like, you know. That's why I always say that I believe me. I would if I did this full time, I would go and ride the Borealis, but I don't. And so I'm beholden to vacation time, which is very limited. It is a nice church. All right. I guess we'll get on this. I mean, this bus is making so much noise. Maybe it'll be. Look at the coloration inside. It's dirty. It's dank. It's diesel. It says "Let's go." I'm not even sure what type of bus it is, if I'm being honest. The expresses they board from over there, and then the locals board over here. It's an old MCI, okay. I mean, again, it's a shame that like the really old one we saw isn't still out. But there's a decent showing of buses here, I do have to say. Oh, 4 weeks vacation, that's nice. I'm just kind of walking down to see what else we have. I'm not part of the Googly Eye group. I do think that's a very funny campaign. I think it's a gray line. Yeah, it's a gray line. So yeah, it's mostly Yankee trails, and then it's actually. I mean, I will say it's all Yankees if we're being pedantic about it. It's Yankee lines and Yankee trails. Avery, that's very cool. Hope you have a great time. That sounds really fun. Dirty D diesels. Thankfully, it's like way less busy now. Actually, I say that. There's a long line. Hang on. Of all the coach bus manufacturers, what is my favorite? Well, I think I like Mercedes-Benz based on that last one. I also really like Irizar's. I like the weird European ones. Look at that. There's actually a very substantial line. I assume a red line train must have come in. So, yeah, big crowd still at Park Street. All right, bye, Jeremy. Will I ever do a great race outside of the Acela corridor? I don't know. I mean, it would be even harder than a regular great race because we'd have to fly everyone out there. So it'd be even more expensive than they usually are. And they're already very expensive, so I don't know. All right. Yankee Trails isn't quite. This is like the classic, the classic Park Street strategic foaming session all over again. The Peacock Diner. Is that actually a real prefab diner? So we got, yeah, the Yankee Shuffle here. Not a true diner, okay. Riding all the DC Metro. I do have a blog post about it. Maybe I'd do a video. I feel like it's the kind of thing that would just like, it's one of those things that like feels like a slam dunk in terms of views, but it's just so like, it's so mundane to me because I've done it before, but it would be fun. The Agawam Diner. It looks very cool. I've never been, but it looks like a very good diner. I don't think it's super easy to get to by transit. But it does look like a very cool diner. All right. Yankee. So I guess now we can maybe get in line. We'll end it with this Yankee Trails. Probably the BART Transbay Tube is louder, even though Detroit is also very loud. Yeah, but the Raleigh commuter station is in the middle of nowhere, and it's like not close to the Agawam Diner, which is the annoying thing about it. Yeah, the buses in the line haven't changed. But I think if we kind of sidle up, we might be able to. Yeah, the old Yankee Trails has opened its door. Any plans for 40K subs? Not yet. Maybe. I don't really know what they'd be. Oh. That door is just like, oh, shoot, that was on me. The door on this bus is crazy. Oh shoot, I gotta meander here. We don't want to get the Yankee. Oh crap! A red line train came in. Huge crowd. I don't know. Like a massive line. I guess we'll hang tight. If you're trying to watch Alan Fisher on your TV while watching me on this, that's interesting. I hope that's working out for you. is gonna work. I don't want to stand here while the line is. Yeah, I want to do this legit. You know? Everyone's still walking to the. There's so many people coming through. That's what I'm talking about. So we're gonna kind of hold tight. And I don't know. Yeah, Park Street is tough. It's tough at Park Street. You just get these huge lines of people. Okay, the Yankees gone. So what does the line look like now? Might be able to get on it. I guess we'll just see. Here's a slightly newer Yankee Trails that we don't really want. I don't know, it's a long line. I guess we'll see. If I can't get on it, I might call it. Transit fans usually even have a driver's license. I have one, but I never use it. I haven't driven in years, but my parents made me get one, even though I didn't want it. Blue bikes, earlier there was a sign that said like, there's like a code you can use to get like 5 free blue bike strips. I think it's a little too busy. Yeah, I might abort. But the issue is, I don't want to be in the aisle seat next to someone. That would be really awkward. And looking into it, it does look like every seat pair has someone in it. Yeah, I aborted. I'm just looking at the lineup. I think I might call it. We'll see what that last bus is. That last bus is new. But I think that the Park Street lineup makes it tough to get the bus going. A coach bus is very cozy, but if you're sitting next to someone, it's a little too cozy. You know. And anyway, like the nice buses are like the fun buses are pretty much done. Man, that old bus left. It wasn't the old bus. Oh, it's a Lansdowne. Okay. I can live without a Lansdowne. So I'm gonna call it. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for giving me an outlet to film these crazy buses. And yeah, I don't know the next time I'll do one of these, but thanks for coming and have fun. Are you sure you want to stop streaming?